Hello Northwest Ballet Center family, welcome back to another video. For today's Friday video, we are going to learn a choreography piece, a dance to a song. The song is called Someone You Loved. This is going to be a cover version, so I will have the link below so you can have all the music. If you haven't done a choreography video with us before, you can also check out our other ones on this channel and try out our other songs. This song in particular, this dance in particular, I have it a little bit more of a challenging level. It's still geared towards our older dancers, so ages 6/7 and up, so everyone can do it. I have taught these moves in a lot of my different level classes, and we also have videos showing some of the moves as well. But for the sake of this video, I will be going at a little faster pace because it is a little bit longer of a dance. But the good thing about technology is you can always pause, rewind, do what you need to do to make this video easy for you to learn with, go at your own pace. But if you are just following along with how I taught and edited the video, then just letting you know ahead of time, it is a little bit of a quicker pace than how I would normally teach. Sorry, it's going to start with our feet in a parallel position, just nice and relaxed, standing up nice and tall. Make sure you have some space. There is a little bit of floor work, not too extensive, all stuff you've probably seen before. And we're going to start by crossing over my left foot in front of the right. I'm just stepping in front, just bring it in front, while I bring that same side arm, so my left arm up and over, so I'm stretching. And I'm lifting both heels up, so I'm going up onto releve, going up and over, and the other side will go up and over as well. So I'm going left, then right, going over to the left, stepping over, stretch, and then to the right. Once I get here, I'm going to stay here, because I'm going to have my left arm come up and join my right arm. So I'm creating a fifth position with my arms, if you can see. And then I'm going to drop my arms in front as I pull in that right foot and lean back with my head and my back. And just dropping. Alright, so I just do my up and over to the right, left arm joins, drop down and stretch back. And then my arms are going to come back forward. So I'm leaning forward to stretch, stretch, stretch. And I'm going to grab my left wrist with my right hand. This is going to help me pull and push. Pull and push. I am just swaying to the music, and then I end up on my left side again. Trying that whole section with some lyrics. So you can kind of get an idea how it works. I'm going under, and I fear this time. There's no one to save me. And you keep that sway going. Try it one more time. I'm going under, and this time. So it all kind of flows until you get to the time where by that point you should at least be grabbing or have grabbed your wrist. And then the rest of that line, no one to save me, and then the music will continue before the next line. You're swaying, you're pulling and pushing, swaying, getting lower and lower. From here, the next step is I'm going to use both hands to brush the side of my left leg and then lift that foot. Brush the side of my right leg, lift that foot. And take my left leg, cross in front. Arms are going to just go straight up into the air as I do a new turn. So what's going to happen is I cross my foot in front, lift both heels up into the air, as same with my arms, so everything's going up, and I'm going to unwind my legs back to the front. So it's not a super clean, pretty ballet soutenu. This is more of a contemporary dance, so we're just going to do a nice cross. The more you cross, the less you have to worry about whipping around. You're kind of already starting that turn, and you're just really unwinding those legs to get back to the front. Once you get back to the front, you're going to plant your feet, but you're going to keep that momentum of that turn in your upper body arms will drop down so your hands are right by your ears, and you're going to continue your head on the word crazy and drop your arms. So it goes, I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. A little longer than it's actually going to be, but land on the left side. This all or nothing, cross on line, cross some of the words, but then you land here and you go around on crazy and drop. All right, so that's the first 2 lines of the first verse. The next section is going to be nice and simple. I'm gonna go step, step onto the balls of my feet, so I'm on releve, and I'm stepping out to second position. I'm going right, left, all right, going out, out. As I do that, I'm grabbing right, left with my arms in front. So I'm going grab, grab, in. Try that again. We go grab, grab, in. I bring everything in to go up and open, making a rainbow above my head. So that's the next step. We go out, out, in, up and over. All right, so with the lyrics, that section goes, I need somebody to heal. So you're trying to grab onto someone. I need somebody to heal. Then the next line, and the next move is just going to be a butt roll. So I'm going to my right, which means I'm going to tuck my right leg, and I'm going to sit on that side to roll, looking away from the audience. Yeah, so we just went, I need somebody to heal. Then we're going to do our butt roll. I need somebody to know. All right, so I'm staying on the ground for this butt roll. If you've seen our rules video, I usually get up, but we're not going to get up just yet. We're going to stay down on the ground. I rolled to my right, so my right foot should be planted in front. And then the next line is going to be nice and simple. We're just going to put our weight onto that right foot so I can kind of sit up a little bit more onto my knee. And you're going to grab in front of you. This is somebody to have. Yeah, so we just did our butt roll. The next line is somebody to have. And then from here, we're up a little bit to give us enough momentum to roll back the way we came. So I'm going to sit onto my left side, and I'm going to roll back the way we came here. And then I'm going to grab myself with my arms, give myself a hug, because this is somebody to hold. All right, let's put those 3 pieces together before we go back to the top. So we just did our Sutanu turn, we did our crazy. The next step is I need somebody to heal, butt roll. I need somebody to know, reaching forward, somebody to have, rolling back the way we came, somebody to hold, hugging yourself. All right, so I scooted back a little bit because this next part, I do lie onto the ground a little bit. So after we just said somebody to hold, the next part is I'm sitting on my right side. My left foot is planted because I just did a roll to my left, going back the way it came from the other roll. I think the next line, it's easy to say. So my right arm is going to slide onto the ground. I can use my left arm in front to really help me make it a graceful transition of sliding onto my right side. And I'm laying here. So hopefully you can see me. I think so. You can see me laying on the floor here. With my right arm, I'm still reaching out, and I'm just going to look towards that right arm. And that's just the upper body. So after I hold, I'm sliding down and reaching out. And notice my left arm is helping me stay secure and stable. The reason upper body is important is because my left leg, which is planted, is going to follow and kick up. So as I go down, I point those toes and kick. And I'm going to come back up. So that kick is what's going to give me my momentum to get up and off the ground into a standing position. So again, we just did somebody to hold. Then we're sliding down, kick. Then we push up to get up. And this right arm is going to help us finish and turn to the front. So I'm going up and back to the front. All right, let's piece all of that together from the very top. So from the very top all the way until we go, it's easy to say, it's never the same, where we just end it. We are going to try it. So we're stepping forward, I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing, something, it's driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, but roll, somebody to know, and your grab, somebody to have, roll back the way you came, somebody to hold, make sure you're grabbing, give yourself a nice big hug. I'm going to scoot back so you can see. So we just did somebody to hold, then we're going to slide down and do our kick with the left leg. It's easy to say. And we get up. It's never the same. All right, so we learned all the way up into there. This is the last little bit, last little 8 count of our choreographed portion, and then the rest of the chorus you are going to do some improv. So right after we get up from the ground, this right arm is helping us to turn to face forward. I am going to prep for a pirouette. I'm prepping for a right pirouette, so that means I'm going to step my right foot back, left foot is in front. I'm doing a jazz pirouette, so if I turn to the side so you can see, my toes, knees, hips, and shoulders all facing forward. Both knees are bent, and that back heel is off the ground. In ballet, everything is turned out and both heels are on the ground. In jazz and contemporary lyrical, we typically do jazz turns, so everything's going to be facing forward. And then I will go up into a parallel passe as well. So you have the choice. There's enough time for you to do a single, a double, triple. You can try to add more, you can add more. Just know the more turns you add, the quicker your whip of your spot has to be. For the sake of teaching it to you and keeping it simple, I'm just going to do a single pirouette. I also don't have socks, so that's another reason why. But so you're prepping for that turn. Since I'm doing a right pirouette, my right arm is in front because it's telling me I'm going to bend this elbow and go to the right. So again, I opened up to the front. Prep for that pirouette. I'm going to spot and do a single pirouette and land. And once you land, I like to land down in the plie so I can really lift up and then start my improv. So again, you prep for that turn, you do your single pirouette, land, come up, begin your improv. All right, so that is the whole choreographed section. Let's try it from the top, again with me doing my best to give you the lyrics, and then we'll try it together with music. I'll still talk through the music, and then we'll try it without me talking, with the music and with your improv. All right, so we're gonna go back through from the beginning to where we just finished off with our pirouette without music. Let's try it. Feet in a parallel position, stepping over with my left foot, reaching up and over with the left arm. Here we go. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing, something, going crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, it's never the same. I guess I kinda something used to the pain. Yeah, so that's the gist of that. Let's try with some music so you can actually hear the right words and have some better counts in there. And just a heads up, there is a 2-8 count intro before she starts singing. And though it may feel a little faster than what I taught, you just want to keep the music and the moves flowing through, and it won't actually be that fast. All right, so here we go. So 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left. Up and over. Up, push back. Time. Swipe. Swipe. Around. Crazy. Grab, and rainbow. But roll. Reach. Halfway you can. To the ground. You get up. Crop on your turn. Improv.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way I'm not a pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled a rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Alright, so again, if this is going pretty fast for you, rewind, go through the steps more slowly. I'm still figuring out all the words, which if you haven't heard the song before, you probably are too. So it's kind of good to kind of see me do it with music to kind of get an idea, and also hear the words that I did know at the time and kind of figure out what is working for you and the best way for you to learn. But this next time we go through it, we're just going to dance it through all the way through the improv, and once you've seen me find stop, you'll kind of understand where the end of that 4-8 count improv is. I'll also make it pretty noticeable on the video. So let's try it from the very beginning. All the choreography we learned just now, you guys learned a lot. And then adding in your 4-8 count improv where you can really just dance it out. Alright, here we go.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way I'm not a pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled a rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Very nice. So, as you can see, once that improv session comes out, you can just do anything you want, move anyway. If the music's making you feel like you want to move, and maybe each time you try it'll be a little different, and that's totally fine. It's improv for you. Whew, out of breath. I hope you guys enjoy learning this dance. Next week we'll have something completely different, and keep following along on those daily posts on our Facebook. And if you haven't seen the new newsletter and new schedule for summer, look that up. Do your pre-registration on our new registration email, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!